Hit a stone with an egg. Haz's High Court begins court fight against Home Office over protection row. Duke and Duchess of Sussex lost taxpayer-funded police protection after quitting as senior working royals. The Duke of Sussex's High Court claim against a Home Office decision not to allow him to pay for police protection for himself and his family while in the UK will have its first hearing on Friday. Harry wants to bring his children to visit from the US, but he and his family are unable to return to his home because it is too dangerous, a legal representative for the Duke previously said. Harry and Meghan lost their taxpayer-funded police protection after quitting as senior working royals in early 2020. The Duke is arguing that his private protection team in the US does not have adequate jurisdiction abroad or access to UK intelligence information which is needed to keep his family safe. Harry's bid for a review of the Home Office decision was filed in September. Friday's preliminary hearing at the High Court at London is expected to cover what parts of the court documents can be made public or must be kept private. Harry has previously said he inherited a risk of being born into the royal family. He briefly returned from LA last year for the 1st of July unveiling of the Diana, Princess of Wales memorial statue and, the day before, on the 30th of June, he met seriously ill children and young people at a well-child garden party and afternoon tea in Kew Gardens, West London. It is understood the Duke's car was chased by photographers as he left. Harry's mother Diana died in a car crash after she was chased by the paparazzi in Paris. Harry and Meghan's security provision was one of the key issues when the couple announced they wanted to step down in January 2020. They were later forced to disclose they had put in place privately funded security arrangements for their move to the US, after then-President Donald Trump said his country would not pay for their protection. The Queen has come under fire for delaying stripping Prince Andrew of his honorary titles after removing Prince Harry and Meghan Markle of theirs immediately after they stepped down. The Queen issued a statement last month in which she confirmed Prince Andrew would be stripped of all his honorary military titles and his patronages hours after a judge decided a civil lawsuit against the Duke of York would proceed to trial. Calls for Andrew to have his Duke of York title removed have reignited following the announcement that he agreed on a settlement with his accuser, Virginia Giuffre. Royal correspondent Jack Royston questioned the toxic delay in removing the titles from Prince Andrew as he noted Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's own patronages were removed within days of confirming they would no longer work for the royal family. Speaking to Good Morning Britain, Mr. Royston said, "Last month she stripped him of his royal titles and patronages and military titles, which was certainly a welcome step but it was too late. That's what she should have done in November 2019 after the Newsnight interview, which was a complete car crash. If she wasn't going to do it then, she should certainly have done it in February 2021 when she stripped Harry and Meghan of their military titles and patronages. The situation we've had where, for almost a year, you've had Harry and Meghan stripped of their titles but Andrew not stripped of his when he was accused in a US civil court of a very serious criminal offense, that's a very stark and very clear comparison." Mr. Royston added, "And it's toxic for the monarchy." Prince Andrew never faced any criminal charges and he strenuously rejected Virginia Giuffre's claims he sexually abused her whilst she was underage. The statement from Buckingham Palace last month read, "With the Queen's approval and agreement, the Duke of York's military affiliations and royal patronages have been returned to the Queen. The Duke of York will continue not to undertake any public duties and is defending this case as a private citizen." Prince Andrew stepped back from his official duties following his disastrous interview with BBC Newsnight's Emily Maitlis in November 2019.